evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the final of the Spen Victoria Invitation 16. Two guests for the final is Jack Dyson and the legend Sir Robert Hitchen. Can you two give us a bit of a rundown of what you think so far?
I think you're surrounded by Yorkshiremen, David, and you might not get out alive.
Well, yeah, two very thick-thieved Yorkshiremen.
Right.
Well, what we've got in the final here tonight is Stuart King, who plays with our team at Lower Upton, and Greg Smith, who is arguably the game's #1. They both come through tough halves of the draw, and Stuart King has just knocked out Graham Wilson in the semi-final, and Greg Smith has just beaten Chris Mordew in the other semi-final, so we should be on for a good game here.
Yeah, two very good wins against two probably green specialists, you'd say. But yeah, I think it's a good final. Two young, exciting players, get after them.
Yeah, I think
we'll have to say at this point that the green is slowing down quite a lot, because it was very quick early on the early rounds, and it has slowed down quite a lot. And I think it's going to be who adapts in the final, because I think Greg Smith might just adapt a bit better. I think he's been struggling a little bit for his length throughout the night, and I think it'll probably just suit him a little bit more, the green dying.
King is striking first end.
Yeah, he's missed there as Stuart, and
yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of striking in this final, and I think we all know how good Greg Smith is at striking. I think it's going to be a big factor if Stuart puts anything in, fairly close.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
I think Greg's going to just absolutely smash it off.
Right. First end, 2 to Greg Smith, and Jack in hand now. Following left hand round now, so we'll see how Stuart follows Greg with these strongish bowls.
How do you think the night's gone? Do you think it's a good idea, the 16? Do you prefer the old format?
I think, they've been struggling at Spen to try and find volunteers to cater and mark cards and generally run the show, so I think they've tried this format of a 16 for this year, and then I think they're in discussion with the committee about running it maybe as a 64 for following years, so it could still be promising that there's a tournament on. So, just have to play it by ear, really.
I would love it to go back to a 1-to-8.
Yeah,
8 nights and then a final night, but
proper competitions,
which are for me proper tournaments.
Yeah.
But sometimes that doesn't happen, I'm afraid.
No.
These modern times, there seems to be quite a lot of tournaments going under, and how's that hung on? This must be a dandelion stopping that from rolling off. Oh, he's watching, seeing if it's resting on board.
There's a piece of wood over there. It's got a bit of history with me over there. Is that piece of wood?
Why is that, Robert?
Well, I was playing here a couple of years ago.
I think I've heard this story.
And a ball I was playing a man against, it stopped on there, and he wasn't happy about it.
Greg striking.
Missed him.
Missed.
It's clattered that bit of wood out of the way for you, Robert. So.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Got to get another now. Any finish, if it pegs, it might get one.
Two.
It has done. Two coupled
across.
up. So.
Got to make your twos. Got to make your twos against this man, Smith.
Yeah.
If not, he'll punish you.
It'll be interesting to see the game tactics, really, because they both like tittling around as a rule, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't go so far between them. So who's going to break up in corners? I think someone's going to have to go a bit more distance in this game. We shall see, maybe.
Needs to run.
Game poised at 2 apiece.
Not too bad. Greg just struggling to get him away a little bit.
Well, needs to get on. Needs to just run a touch.
Just a bigger ball, aren't they?
They do run on those bowls. Big 212s. Finds the finish.
I think he's just hanging back, Jack.
Yeah.
Hanging back.
Just lost that peg now.
Yeah. Like a pair here,
Green's dead now. It's no good trying to play for trail, is there, Rob? Now Jules come up and it'll be.
Green's changed completely. It was quick early on. Very hard to play early on was the green, but
Done another.
Yeah.
just another.
2-2-2.
Yeah. 3 pairs. It's going to could be a quick game if they keep this up.
How many times have you won this, Robert? When it was a 1-2-8?
1-2, I won it a couple of times, and
Right.
I lost in the final as well to Graham Wilson one year. He was lucky,
Yeah, always is.
but
You won it back to back, Robert, didn't you? It's 2006 and 2007, I believe.
oh, yeah,
Is that right?
You know more than me.
I do.
Yeah.
I just know you went home with a big check in your pocket.
No, I've actually still got it as well.
Yeah.
I thought you might.
That was another £1,000 out of liquidation.
You might have spent
Yeah.
£10 in Halifax Market day after on something.
Thank you. Yeah.
see what you could find.
Let's try again here. I don't know.
Green were just holding a bit when Robert won it. We were
Well.
quite lush and Green.
Enough said.
Jacket was flying all night.
I were there watching. It's been a good tournament over the years, as this. One of Yorkshire's best tournaments, and
Well, one of Yorkshire's best venues, never mind.
Yeah.
correct, yeah.
It's probably the best venue in Yorkshire, actually,
Right.
is a Spen Victoria.
Definitely from a viewing point, it's the setup.
Yeah.
They always get plenty of spectators down
Can
watching as well.
Can he run, King? Can he run?
He's left it.
Just on
He's
down.
left it. Maybe he's just wide more than anything. He's looking for a.
Cool, pegs.
It's hard to tell from here. But we need one of them drones to fly over and have a look for us.
Do with Bob's £1,000 to go into Blue Yoda Sports. You're going to invest?
You go.
Robert don't invest. I don't know if it'll be a pair this time.
I definitely came across how tight Robert is when I play golf with him at the beginning of the year, and when he doesn't like losing golf balls, he definitely spends a good 20 minutes looking for one.
Yeah, well, I had to look for it on my own because you were nowhere in sight.
I'll just roll one down trouser leg. ah. See ya.
No, that's a proper game.
Yeah.
It's the only game that David can play.
Well, we don't. I ain't got some. Yeah, a good goal shot. You ain't got some big monstrosity from Yorkshire knocking it away, have you?
Big monstrosity.
Ain't got Rory McIlroy doesn't cross-leg his goal shots.
Always playing, you might start. doesn't he?
Yeah, well, if he knew all about job, then he'd bloody do all right if he did.
Another good lead for him.
Yeah, he's playing this edge well.
Just playing straight peg up this ring edge. Just trying to get crossing land with gammy hand on straight bit here. Also just a bit uphill there now, just getting it over. He's caught Stuart out. Just a fraction short. I think Mordew just played a few shortish balls in semi.
Looks well on again.
Yeah, he's deceiving his Greg. He's got such a silky action. He just when he floats them out, they run on and on and on. You can soon be short when you're playing him.
Two balls here, not much target, so he's going to have to have a good strike here, Stuart, to clear something.
Try and ram one into it. Oh, belting it.
Clear the end.
Belting it.
Bit of a fist pump from Mr. King.
He's still blocking hand though, Greg. So he'll just tittle back down.
Does he ever take that yellow cap off?
occasionally
lucky cap.
it rubs against his leg when things aren't going for him.
He takes it off when he gets a bit frustrated and he slaps it a lot to Stuart. But
So I wonder it's still intact actually.
Yeah.
Nib might be fastened on with super glue. But neither of them's gone more than 28 yards, have they? In this game so far.
No, not yet, but
I think longest mark we're back up to there. So I think Stuart's going to have to go in.
he's played another good lead here.
Yeah, reeling.
Great lead.
That green edge. Certainly reached. King it.
Needs an 8.
He's watching it.
Just off at bar.
Stroked another one out here as
Yeah,
Greg.
pace looking good.
Looking good.
Well
There
then,
again.
does he have a go? He's nearly firing again if they're together.
I think he's got to hit these again as King
I
it.
think they're touching each other. He can clear a lot out. Bet there's a foot gap between them though. Got them both.
Oh, what a goodie.
So I think
Another
now,
fist pump.
I think Stuart will be throwing in opposite corner now, trying to get in these corners where he ran out against Cairns in second game, were it?
Second round.
Yeah, second round. He
Yeah.
were trailing, and he's played marvellous in these corners. I think he's got to go for him, don't you, Robert?
I do, but I also think Greg might have a bit of a change of mind here as well after those last couple of them.
Yeah.
I think he might be thinking I'll have to go a bit further now, just to, as you can see, he can strike
Yeah.
a bit. And,
Well, he's gone for him.
yeah.
Playing in on thumb. Got to get him there now, Robert, up here, haven't you?
Yeah, going into the heavy corner at Spen.
It's no good asking David. He's from Preston. He doesn't know our greens.
I actually once made the final night of this competition, Jack. It's the only final night I've ever made, but I did make it.
Really?
And I was in it for 35 minutes.
Well done, David.
Thanks, Jack.
Well done. The goldfish goes to you for effort. Well, he's giving this a coat of looking at, you can tell him. What a great ball, a front nodder.
Great ball.
Ball.
I think he's got a... Do you reckon, Robert, flip over and try and chisel it out on other peg?
Yeah, I think he's going to turn his peg here.
Yeah, oh, he's coming to have a look. He's trying to...
Yeah, that's the only ball he can
I
play.
don't think thumb's option now, is it?
No, the other peg.
He can use his own. Couple of yard over, try and just punch some. Won't be easy, but
There's a bit of banter going in the crowd. I think a certain Mr. Armitage has backed Greg on this game.
aye.
Yeah, turn his
Yeah.
peg, here it comes.
Well,
Yeah,
is he
he's
sinking
no,
under?
he's
Too wide.
underneath.
Just
Doesn't
under.
like it.
Pulled under, right sort of speed for it. And Greg get another. The hell of a ball if he coupled up here. He'd just be showing off.
He's after it, but
I
can't-
didn't think it were here.
No.
So now then, does he wang him in?
I
With
think-
block.
I
Does he go in with
I-
block now?
I think he'll go a long way now, Jack. I think he'll go. Oh no,
No,
he's
in.
looking at
Ring
the
edge.
green edge again. He's
Aye.
fancying this other green edge now.
I think he thinks left hands might just do it for him up these ring edges, aren't straight, but they're both good firers. So score we at now 6-3. 6-3 to Greg Smith. So far Stuart hasn't really done anything wrong at all. He's
No.
fires. He's played a good lead there, and it's been licked. You know,
Just a bit of room, yard of room.
well, he's got to take it. Get a yard of room off Greg. You've got to lap it up.
Is he there?
He needs to run.
Is he there?
He's not really on road. Sluttering under and all.
Bit of a push up this club green edge. Green's dying all the time.
Well, is he further?
I don't think Greg's any further.
I don't think he's any
Actually,
further.
I think
Slapping,
he's
he's
underneath as
slapping,
well. But
Tell you something.
Might have
Nearly
just,
getting one,
it's probably
that.
the nearest that.
Just made
Probably
one,
is. It's done well. I think it's probably got there with it being a bit low, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if it were a bit higher up, it were probably similar to.
got to be beating these.
Yeah, he's got to get that, miss all the traffic.
Not nigglers, these. I think they're all on licking these.
Oh, I think he's underneath. He's
Slipping
underneath.
under. It's
He's
just with
underneath.
arm, that
Yeah.
left against
Just
right.
dragging
it's
them up a
just-
little bit.
Yeah. Can't believe it, Stuart is looking at him. Can't believe it.
Really,
For a change.
I think Greg will go back down the canteen edge because he's played 2 real bowls.
Yeah.
And he's had them both fired off. If he goes back down this edge and loses the end, then Stuart's in a position where he wanted to be 2 ends earlier.
Yeah.
So he'll probably go down canteen edge straight peg here.
You're right, Jack.
Ah, you're right, Jack.
Not as thick as you look, young Jack.
Good call, Jack. Good call. You hit. I'll hold him, Jack. You hit him.
Yeah, well, you can't miss that head, can you?
Not really, no.
Forgetting he's in Yorkshire, he's to we can close that motorway, can't we? And then he's in bother.
That is the best thing about Yorkshire, that MC62 out of it.
Looking good again.
Yeah, he's done one.
Looking good
Done
again.
one.
Absolute real lead.
Not doing out much wrong. Oh, do.
Hey up.
You cold, love. Well wrapped up. Well, you should get some of them blankets for commentary positions. Don't want to be catching a death.
Ball, Jack.
Well, he's sent a bit of a rampant one here.
Well, if it max,
Oh, it nearly done.
just max.
After it seems
done
it's
its
as good
job.
as Holt now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, he's got to play dead and to save. Well, he's certainly there. Needs a lodge. Oh, he's done it. Oh, is it going off at rink? He's wobbling.
Gone. Left 2.
That were unlucky, actually.
Yeah, unlucky ball.
King is shaking his head like the world's coming to an end.
He's 9-3 down and he hasn't done much wrong. I'd still say that. You say, David.
I'm going to agree, Jack, yeah.
You concur, don't you?
I concur.
Not them that fall off trees in winter.
Back up this green edge again. Just a bit of a push back up to this corner. Been catching people out all night as Greg on this mark.
Strongish ball, holding land.
He wants it to run.
He does, it's still going.
Wants it to run.
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run.
There's two footer run for Stuart. See if he can get on in with
Can
it.
the
Wants to
Hopton man,
run.
can the
Wants
Hopton
to
man
run.
capitalise, Robert?
Wants to run.
The
napped him again,
the,
hasn't it?
the Hopton man's under cosh.
Yeah, well, we've been under the cosh all season, thanks, Jack.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, Thongs Bridgeman.
I know.
I blame you, Captain Robert. What does he know about balls?
Well, he's still learning the job, but
I don't think he's been brought up right in game, to be
Yeah.
honest. He's had a mentor who just led him astray a bit. Right, Rob.
right.
Good
He's
balls.
line 2.
Nigglers again. If you lick one, you lick them both, but if you just...
Is he going?
Now then,
Yeah.
Kingy.
If
Are
he's
you there?
roaded, he's towing.
Are you there, Kingy?
He's there. He's there.
Real ball.
Great ball. Again, we're going to be bidding for another corner mark. And I think, again, left hand down this way is probably finger peg to try and get the left hand too low, because you can get a little bit underneath here. So I think from there he should be going finger into this corner. Don't know what you think, David.
I agree.
You agreed.
I concur.
He's going. He isn't going, is he?
Stuart King's leading out now, 4-9.
He's gone finger peg.
He's going down to the scoreboard corner.
Crossing diagonal. Might take a bit of finding this from where they stood.
Creamed it out to
Yes.
Stuart like he does with them all.
Oh,
It's not looking bad at all. Played a reel and good
it is a
lead.
good lead. Just finished to back. Just a traction. not easy to get to where this block is. That's why Greg's flipped over.
Yeah, I thought he might have done this.
Greg's turned his peg.
Very nice of you just to mention that, you know.
Done the trip.
But he's rang weight.
He's done the trip.
He's hitting.
Gone
Real
through-
road, he's
gone
murdered
through the
road.
gap. 2 yards overplayed, but good road.
There's nobody wrong stood in here. Well, he's just showing off. He's just showing off.
Again, he's Stuart.
Good stuff.
Two reelers.
Superb balls.
Well, I think we
Now-
might be seeing the big hammer, are we? No.
He's just
playing
playing
a runner.
He's playing a weighted ball. He's watching. He's watching. You don't
Aye,
look
aye.
at.
He
Look
likes
at.
it.
Ah, he's
Likes
got
it.
it. He's
Aye,
got
aye.
it.
He likes
He's
it.
got it.
Aye.
Oh,
Well,
has the milk gone sour? I don't think
Smith
it has.
won.
Aye.
he's done enough. Hands in the air.
There was no
Great-
coy
great
noises
ball.
from the crowd
Yeah,
there.
they don't. They need to take the gloves off.
Great ball.
Say just nothing's good enough at the minute. Just can't get away without, can he, Robert?
No, he's still playing. He's playing well, Stuart.
How long will it be before he starts getting disheartened and, you know,
Well-
whatever I do is not good enough?
Well, that might happen, but
He's shaking his head as if he's been unfortunate. I think Greg's been unlucky not count two.
I mean, his first ball was key there to get a good sight
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
He would plumb down line. He's missed block beer, a gnat's whisker, and so again he's just going up there trying to bid back on his ring edge.
Come out well.
Yeah. Just a
another-
little
Yeah,
bit
good ball.
so uphill now, Robert, from there, isn't it?
yeah, another
You know,
good lead.
Uphill every inch away from there. Giving it every chance. Great effort. Real effort.
Wrong side again. Fine margins here.
And you're just towing your leg on
Yeah.
stuff wrong, don't you? And
Still-
flop out. And
Still lying in his Greg Smith after the first ball.
must be looking to couple up. He ain't got that away as well as he
No, it's
should.
not
He just had a bounce on that, and it won't get there because of it. Just won't
No,
get many
it's
away bad, but that just came out a bit bobbly. Does he?
Well, he's just got to be up at the end, and if he rests it out, it makes two.
Adjustment of the cap.
Mm.
Here we go.
Oh, he's played the runner.
Well, he's watching it.
Very interested in this. Oh, he's done
Yeah.
it. Done it for a good one.
Got it.
Is the jack stopping on?
Yeah.
Good ball.
Great ball.
Great ball.
Great ball. So again, you know, he's in that position. Does he take a chance into this corner again, where he had a 6-inch ball beat? I think he does. He might go other peg. He might just choose to go finger rather than thumb down into this. Looking at the middle.
He's looking over the middle.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, he's going round peg up to the club.
Yeah.
Round peg up to the club.
He's sacked the corner game off now, I think, and
5-10 off the mat.
this is probably a Stuart King sort of mark in it, lengthwise.
Yeah, 30 yards round
Yeah.
peg.
Ram 'em on.
Played
Yeah.
one.
He's played a good lead.
Yeah.
Played a good lead.
Yeah. He's playing well to be 10-5 behind here, I think. Greg's not done anything wrong, which is generally the case these days.
Yeah.
He's far enough. He's far enough. Just ease through the gap. Can he get another? Can he get another? Needs to run for me. It's niggling.
Oh no, it's close for second, Jack.
Oh, he's thinking it.
Thinks it's two.
He's all on getting by it.
Yeah.
Can't really win wide of it, can he? On peg.
Pinky, the referee, confirms that. Sideline 2.
Oh, he's having a
gamble ball.
Having a bit of a ramble.
Other peg.
He's watching
Here
it.
it comes.
He's stalking it.
What's he looking at?
We got one of them out.
Taking one out.
Will we be getting the umpires on for a measure?
Well, Greg Smith's ball's just fallen over as well.
Has it fallen towards the jab?
So I think it's just fallen a touch nearer. So whether it's made any difference, I don't know.
Stuart's head's going to fall
His head's
off.
shaking, he's looking up at the sky.
If he shakes it anymore, it'll fall off. It must have made the difference.
Yeah,
That's a big
balls,
bit of
balls
fortune.
fall over. Stuart's head's shaking about a bit here. I don't think he's too happy with this, Stuart.
Well, again, he's played a good end and he's got no for it. It looks if he loses this measure. No, caps off. You'll be able to measure Stuart in here, won't you, David?
Well, I notice how the Yorkshiremen are going to the Yorkshireman's ball first. Bit of slack there.
Oh, no. He's going to touch the string. Oh, we like this. Oh, is there a bit of tension on this? Oh, well, it's one of them. It's controversial.
Yeah.
It's controversial.
King one.
Stuart.
Well, David, perhaps going to that ball first might have just made the difference.
Stuart's leading out, going over the middle. 6-10.
He's giving it a waft.
Yes.
He wants it to get on.
Yeah, he needs to wreck. He's let Watter in here.
Big yard of
He's
room.
let Watter in. He's put 50 inside that, this fella.
Well, he looks bang up the road.
Don't matter, he finds a way by this lad. Might even flip order.
I think he might just turn his peg here like Greg.
Not sure if he is. No, he ain't.
No.
No. It's further than Stuart's. Needs a clear run.
Needs a clear run.
Oh, Bob.
Well, he wishes he's turned his peg now. He was deliberating about doing it, but
Yeah.
They were defibrillating. Now then,
Has he made?
feather better, feather better. Needs to
Just
go.
makes for me. Couldn't.
Right, big hammer job here. Watch your feet, people.
stop this.
Watch your feet.
Here it comes.
It's be going straight for the middle wicket and smashing it into that bench.
Here it comes, 100 mile an hour.
I suspect it will hit something.
Be disappointed if he doesn't.
He's a big target. Something will go, but just what?
Miss.
Oh,
He's got the gap.
super.
He's done the gap.
Very unusual.
Yeah.
Back in the game now. Stuart, 8-10. Playing well.
Okay, Jack.
Have you have to be relieved, Jack? Oh, right. Fair enough then.
2 coffees, Jack. 1 sugar in each.
Yeah.
Thumb peg. It's looking good. Looking good. Yeah, good length lead. Yeah, the baby shams kicked in with the King fans. Good runners. Must be close. He's on the tighter line. I think Greg's got a bit of a shot on here where he can either sit king he's out, put his own in. Yeah, nice little couple of foot over. Is he going?
Nine, 10. Will they go to the Yorkshire Bowl first? We shall see.
We shall see.
Which bowl did they go to first?
The Yorkshire Bowl
Did
first,
they?
yeah.
Yeah. Nine, 10, and game on again.
So he's got 20 across written all over it.
I think it'd be good, that. Yeah, very exciting.
Do you think, Bob? Right, thanks, Bob. That means a lot coming from you.
It's a compliment from Robert,
Yeah.
is that?
That is the nicest thing Robert's ever said to me.
He's a nice lad, that Robert.
Just need to run.
He's just going just across this shallow bit, really, isn't it?
Start of this final, the odds were 2 to 5. Greg Smith, 7 to 4. Stuart King.
He's landed this.
Northern time.
He's landed this, you can tell him. It's going. It's nearly not got one. It's close for a second, but I expect Greg just to poke dead in here.
Needs to run.
He does. He's very light.
Needs to run.
He's just underplaying a touch now. It's one on a Luke. It's definitely one on a Luke. I think Greg's last bowl might be nearest, actually, from here. Well then, which bowl will they go to? Dave?
We'll see. It's third time lucky.
Yeah. Is it just a coincidence, or is there a conspiracy within Yorkshire? It never happened in Preston, this sort of thing, would it?
No.
You know. I think they just sort of. They tend to move the mat and things like that in Preston. And,
You're still holding a grudge about that, Jack.
They just stand off at mat a bit.
The mat's only there as a guide.
Yeah, it is. Oh, they do. Oh, going to all of them. Yes,
Lord's in it. At least 6 inch.
6 inch.
Quite comfortable, just one for King.
Ring-a-ding.
10 across.
Hats off to that. 10 each apiece.
It's keeping the crowd here. It's a chilly night at Spen Victoria, but he's keeping the crowd here.
Frostbite will set in soon.
Frostbite will set in. It's setting in me already, Jack.
Them size 15 feet of yours must be a bit cold, Jack.
The circulation don't get to toe ends these days.
Dave, those aren't feet, the yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lead from King.
It's a hell of a bowl.
King
Crowd are revving up all of a sudden. They're revving the job up. There's a lot of hot air being shouted over there.
Certainly reached.
Well, he's having a look. He ain't.
Certainly reached.
Just wide.
Yeah,
Just underneath.
he's just breaking up. He's just breaking his length up a touch.
He likes it. He likes it.
Alright, get after it, King.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Now then.
Does he play the runner?
Yes, same ball. Exactly the same ball, but lift it. Don't need any more speed. Just
Is he over the top, Jack?
he's prized
He's
it.
over the top.
He's prized it. He's just struggling
Over
to
the
land,
top.
innit?
Yeah.
He's struggling to road on this bit.
Yeah.
New leader.
All of a sudden, gentlemen, the Hopton man has struck the front.
Yeah. Well, he's playing well enough.
He is.
Come from 10-4 down here, hasn't he? He's had a 8 break, I think he's had here, Jack.
I think you might be right, Robert. Willie might be thinking, "How's my break prize going?"
Not many people have a big break against this bloke, is there?
No. Generally one. Oh, he's left it again. He's let Watter in again this way.
Why does he piss?
He won't let him off with that one, surely. Yeah, he's just dipping
Having
in.
a dummy run again.
He's,
Well, he's not turned his peg. He's
has
got
he
the same-
landed?
got the
He's not
same
too far,
peg
you
again
can
and-
tell him.
Might
He's not too far, you can
No.
tell him.
just scratching with
He's
your
not
miss.
too far.
Scratching.
Still sort of 6 foot short. Not
Well,
good and
This is further.
King
This.
is further with this.
oh, it's a long way too far.
Well,
Needs to weigh this. This goes as far. Goes as far out back. This. Oh, bad end. He's on his
I
Greg.
think he's gone
I
out there,
think
yeah.
Greg's on here. I think he's got to be very careful with this ball. If he turns that one a King's once, he's in bother. On to Smith here.
Check yards to the side.
Pinky said it's gone out.
Done all hard work here, and he's just let Watter in.
He's turned his
Yeah,
peg.
he's flipped over.
turned
He'll
his
just
peg
tweak
as well.
up. He'll
Come on
tweak up at end. If he's here,
He's here.
he'll curl up now. 2 good uns.
He's here.
Yeah,
It's
good enough.
nearest of any.
Back level again.
How does he go up this stand edge? Does he go up towards the? Does he go back towards the kitchen? Where do you think he goes, Robert?
I think I'll go up to the kitchen.
For something to eat, a bit of chilli.
Yeah, if there's any left.
I don't think there is. I think that everyone's troughed up.
Everything's gone. Callum's eaten most of it.
Yeah. I think David's had it. What do you call them over your way? Chip bar.
Chip bam. Chip bam.
They talk some rubbish over in Preston, don't they, Robert?
We certainly do.
We just have a chip butty, wouldn't we?
Yeah, well, might have to
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, you wouldn't have paid for him though. Someone else would have bought him.
No, David.
No, he's looking. He's going a long way.
Ah, he's going
had
full
enough.
biffed up.
He's had enough of the short marks, says Greg now.
He definitely doesn't have a plan A. Greg has a few plans.
He's gone the left hand of thumb peg up into the heavy corner.
Left-hander. Taking after yourself, Robert.
Taking after myself, and he's just taking quite a while to release this ball.
I suspect it'll be within 18 inches at block when
Well,
it's
it's
done.
certainly done the trip.
Aye,
certainly
you're right,
done
lad.
the
It is a
trick.
missile.
Shout of missile. Got a good couple of yards.
Comes to every ball's Matt Stunts in missile. Should be getting in here.
Well, Stuart's dreamed it out once again.
Looks good to me, this.
Yeah.
Pace
He's roaded.
Pace
He's all
good to
over.
me.
Pace looks good.
Playing nicely.
Real ball.
He's let that last end forgotten about the last end.
Getting a lot of vocal support from his Asa Briggs teammates, is Stuart, where he was brought up.
Asa Briggs.
Well,
Can it
saying,
peg?
Greg? I think he's just
I
a
think
bit
he's
too
too
back.
far again.
I think he's just about with speed. Yeah.
It's like Watter in again.
Yep. I think he's going to gift him a 2 here.
Definitely. I think he'll try and cut across this crown again somewhere, won't he?
Well, 2 now.
Yeah.
2 now, 2 for note, really.
Yeah. 14-12 as they go. Where to go, David? Where to go, David?
I don't think he'll come thumb peg here again.
Do you think he'll do then? From there?
I'm going to say he might come thumb peg towards us.
Yeah. Well, he's probably going to...
No, he's doing exactly what I said he wouldn't do. And
That's why
I'm stood here and he's stood there.
he's gone his
Just
thumb.
a guesser.
Just a guesser from Preston.
He's biffed him back in. Yes.
Certainly done the trick with his lead.
Well,
Certainly done the
He's
trick.
played a poor lead here. It's nearly in box. Get your paintbrush out.
Yeah, just when you want a lead, you don't get one.
Well,
pace looks.
he goes a yard missing.
Yeah.
Goes a yard at least missing this. Bit of room. He's got to get one in now.
Still room.
Got to turn, screw and oh, there's a few. This has got to be a good ball. It's a big ball, this.
It is.
I think. Plays a good one.
Tell you what.
He's alright. Alright for me. Certainly goes in. Certainly goes in. Well, is it big hammer or a block rambler?
I have to play the Rambler like he did.
They soon stick under. Soon stick under with Cole on here.
Playing a runner jack.
It's crossing.
Going for the double.
Oh, he's interested.
Stalking it.
He's
Stalking
interested
it.
in it. What a good ball.
What
a great
what a
ball.
Larry.
Signals to the crowd.
Right. Give him some back, Gregis. That's the way, lad.
The King fan club must be clapping with gloves on because I can't hear much clapping.
Well, it didn't. Grady.
$14 across. Who wins, Jack?
Who wins, Robert?
I don't know.
I think Greg Smith will win.
He's thinking, where do I go now? Where can I put a lead?
I think he's going to plan C now.
I think he should go. Oh, he's going back up to canteens. He's going back to
He's
headquarters.
not leading, is he?
No.
That's his problem, Greg. He's not leading.
No.
If he leads, he's unbeatable nearly. But
Good game so far, though, chaps.
Yeah.
Certainly wouldn't have been a good game if David had been in final. We'd have all been going home by now.
It's no wonder I don't have any confidence.
It's because nobody loves you.
length ball.
Only my mum.
Oh, I was talking to her the other day, and
Right, yeah.
I don't even think she likes you.
Oh, Kingy.
Wow. He's
Oh, Kingy.
done it, hasn't he? He's done it. It's just Peg's just brought it in. It's a hell of a ball.
What are you saying, Jack?
It's far enough.
I'm saying he's just to back at pace, Robert. Can he chisel off? He's chiselled off. Has it taken it with chisel?
No,
Well,
don't say that's coming the back door, Jack.
could have done, Robert.
Backdoor
Don't say.
boogie.
Yeah, Dave knows all about that.
Fast ball. That's a bit of luck for Greg.
Has it taken it, Bob?
Yeah.
Well, does he go full bifter through a lot of them? Try and race it off at rink.
This I can't understand this lingo, but I'm sure there's subtitles at the bottom.
He's just trying to tittle-tattle something on Ed.
I think he's round about, Jack.
He's just sticking to back, but can he get onto Greg's bowl? That's his last hope. Nope, he's toppled it wrong way.
Ooh.
Smith won.
The laugh will tell you. Now Robert's going to take a small matter in hand.
It's definitely an age thing kicking in here.
Definitely, that's why I went. Can you hang on,
I'll
Dave?
hang on.
Can you hang on?
I've only had 2 bottles of Peroni tonight, so I'm
You're anyone's, aren't you, David?
especially being in Yorkshire.
No, we don't want you. Get rid of you.
Oh, he's giving this Edge another go.
He is.
Play that a bit deeper.
Oh yeah, deeper.
Ooh, yes. The crowd are on the pitch.
The crowd just can't get enough of this epic encounter. Crown
What's we
Bowl.
saying?
I think he's done a good length. It's
Yes.
a hell of a lead. No chance of you licking that, David. You might have to get your 5-iron out. And
It's short.
has he left it?
Nothing for short in this game.
Well,
Oh,
he's certainly there.
certainly far enough.
If he hits Stuart,
Has
he's
he-
in bother.
Is he a clear run?
Ooh, he's
Oh,
firing at the head.
gosh.
Well, that was
Give
a...
him a bit of a free ball here.
He attacked the head at all costs there, didn't he? I think it was just a surge. A surge of...
Free hit for Stuart King. Can he capitalise?
Will he go? Oh, he's playing weighted.
The runner.
Well,
He's watching it.
he's wandering.
He's watching.
Oh, still a good hit.
Good hit. It's the jack off.
He'd settle for that before he sent it. So Greg back down this other way.
All the way from Yorkshire.
Spend more time in Yorkshire than I do, David.
I love the place.
You love Yorkshire. You love pork pies,
Pork pies, mint sauce, peas and onions.
growlers.
Growlers. There's
Yeah.
plenty of growlers from Yorkshire.
There is.
That's just the women.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh now then, David. Has he done one?
Good ball, young Gregory.
Gregory Peck here, just starring in a final.
Far enough here.
He's back, is Robert now.
He's back.
He's refreshed himself.
I've just been for a Horlicks.
He's normally tucked up.
No,
Bye
tucked
now.
up in bed at this time.
Well, he's done another. It's a big hammer job again.
Big hammer job.
Big hammer job.
Big end here.
Well,
No, he's not played the hammer job.
He's playing Bambi weight again. He's trying to float him about.
Well, stalking it is king.
Oh, he has
Good
done.
ball, that
Good ball. Good ball. 15 across. 6 up. Who wins? You decide. His fist pump into the crowd.
All of a sudden, the crowd's just woken up. They've got a second wind.
He's doing a Roger Federer fist pump. He's on centre court.
All of a sudden, We'll go thumb peg back to the main club now. He ran 2 on the time before. There's no reason why he shouldn't go thumb peg to the club here. He's looking, but he still think that Mark did him well earlier. But he has changed it. He's playing a bit further than I thought he would. Crowd are just getting so excited they can't contain themselves.
Yeah.
Well,
Good lead. He's come to a bit of a different spot, hasn't he?
Oh, he has. He's caressing the different spot this time.
Far enough, Greg. One out, 5 feet overplayed, Greg. Running after it is Stuart.
Well,
urging it on.
It does its job, Robert. It does its job.
Stuff.
Drawn another. 15 each apiece, League 2. Oh, can Greg find one off the top shelf?
Better
Wow.
pass. He's just round the corner.
He just rang Ruard. Can it hold?
Just saves.
Oh,
I think it's serve one.
very, very close to scoring.
Serve one.
Oh. Now then.
There we go, 6-5. Stuart going down the fast side of the green again.
Has he gone round peg here, Robert?
Yeah, going right-hander stump peg.
Little round peg.
Come out well.
Certainly reached.
Unlike you, David.
Certainly reached. Wee. Yeah, just buzz one out.
This relationship between me and Jack is definitely a love-hate one.
It is. It's mainly hating your direction, to be honest, David.
Bit of room.
There's a few just loose balls creeping in now.
Still nearly a yard of room here
I
for
think,
King.
oh, there's a bit of pulling out at deliveries going on. It must be.
Catching. Well, better on here is Stuart. Better on here is Stuart.
Yeah, it's done it.
Just enough.
Just hung on, Robert, that. On.
It's just hung on, Jack, I think, but I don't think it'll count.
No, there's just a bit of. What's it going on here? Come out well.
He's after it.
Aye.
The young whippet is after it.
It's plenty far
He's
enough.
near treacle. Near treacle with this.
Good ball.
Aye. Just showing off. Does he go back over at middle now where he had Tommy Johnson in the earlier round? Nope.
For the corner.
No, he's going for full shilling, isn't he?
He's going into the heavy corner at Spen.
Playing on the peg. It's going to be within a yard at ring edge. Is this when it's done? You can tell him. Throwing caution to wind. Got to get him there and risk going off.
Struggling to get him away.
Yeah, must be this cold winter's night at Spen. That's just. Well,
I think it needs to.
it's not foul. It's not foul. It's just going to crab narrow, I think.
We've got a very huge spectator in the way.
He's amply proportioned.
He's a length.
Yeah, he's just crabbed it a ball narrow. That's all.
It's not bad there where it is.
Oh, this is back enough. This is plenty back enough. This is a lot of pegging to do. This is a lot of pegging to do.
Does it just run straight?
Ah, it's squared back. Can't see a blooming thing. Has it done it? I think he's actually as wide as Greg's narrow here. I thought he'd gone on top.
He's after it. Can it get there?
I'm not sure.
Can it get there?
It's towing, is this? I think it does enough.
What's happening, Jack? You're tallest.
Well, I am, but I can't see around him.
I'm afraid we are.
Jack. Who's in, Jack?
I think Greg's last bowl's on, and then other two are equidistant on a length. They're both on a
You mean
length.
the same? Well, why didn't you just say that?
Yeah, I've never heard that. I'll have to look that one up in the dictionary tomorrow.
Dave thought that was a bit of French you were speaking then.
Oh, he's coming to have a look.
He's coming up to have a look, this King. Survey the end and see what he can do after this.
You know.
So what's verdict at this end, gentlemen? All of a sudden the spectators have had enough. They're wandering off.
We're not sure here. It's looking a bit close for second, Jack.
This is what keeping the sport alive. Is he? Well, he must fancy his own if he's having a drive. Is it a big hammer job, David? He's really.
Cat's in position.
He's in position. He's driving. He's driving through the head at maximum power. He's watching. He's gone through the gap. He's hit the gap, and all of a sudden.
Can't believe it, can't Stuart.
You can't believe he's gone through there, and now he's measuring. And if he's two down, that really will be a bugger.
Sauntering across the green.
It's slow walk now.
Yeah.
It just. Oh no, Birmingham first. Oh no. Oh, it's two. It's two. All of a sudden, Captain Smith is steering the ship in the right direction.
That could be a mistake, Jack.
He's avoided the iceberg.
Must have thought it was only one to strike, but he's.
Oh, he's going in deep.
18-16. Greg Smith leading out.
Yes, that's right. What do we say, Rupert?
Don't call me Rupert.
Pulling, has it? Sir Rupert of Halifax.
It's a lovely name, Rupert, isn't it? Robert Hitchen.
There's only one Rupert and he was a bear.
He was, and he had a yellow scarf, didn't he? And a red
Don't know,
jersey.
Jack, I'm colourblind.
A red Ganzi. Now then, has he laked one? He's a bit of coiling to do on this, you can tell him.
I'll tell you what,
He's a bit of coiling
it's
to
a
do.
Good ball here, Jack.
He's a bit of coiling to do.
Real ball,
It's a good
real
ball.
lead.
Young Gregory Peck. He's certainly got hold at 10-inch screw. Now, I tell you what, this is in vicinity. It's in vicinity. Can it land? Can it land?
He's just short more than anything.
Can Captain Smith get another? Can't put it in on a length. Good bowls out of this corner, these.
He's certainly done the trip.
He's roaded.
He's done the
to
trip.
death.
I think he's nearly off the green, Jack.
Yeah. Now then. now then. Would
just
you?
stopped on.
He's
Only
just
one.
got to be just reaching. I think he's got to try and draw it really. What does David think?
I think you've got to draw it.
Oh,
He's twirled his peg.
he hasn't. He
Yeah.
hasn't, Robert. He's gone finger.
He's twirled his peg.
He
Jack.
hasn't, Rob.
No,
No.
you're right.
He's just rang Ruard. Bit too much coal on. Wouldn't have it, would he?
I thought he turned it over then, Jack.
So what's he do now? Greg's finger back down into this, within a yard at ring edge down here, into heavy pudding.
Yeah, he's coming back down here, Jack.
They've split a bit down here, don't they?
Heavy corner, yeah.
19-16 to Greg. I'd be surprised if he went up ring edge. Got to go back down. He's playing a long game now, leading well. Gone his thumb and
Left-handed stump peg.
needs to run a bit, needs to get in a bit. Just left it at top really, Robert, and could have had another 6 foot out of it if he'd have wanted.
Yeah, it's not so bad there, Jack.
You'll be able to see the end of it better.
Yeah, there's so many spectators at Spen, we can't see.
Don't look so bad this, Jack.
No, he's going at least 4 foot by.
Just gone down the hill.
Gone
Jack,
4
hasn't
foot
he?
by, Robert, yeah.
Just gone down the hill.
Well, there's another one here. There's another one here.
Is this as far,
It's
Jack?
as far. It's farther.
Who's young Gregory like game?
Well, he's sitting 4 feet over. Yeah.
Should be lying up here, I would think.
If he licks that by half, I think it'd be all right. 2 foot by.
No.
Well, he's still there. All right. He's just taking a fraction out. Just a back.
Just lying.
Well.
He lies up.
Is he? He's very wide. I think he's got one, but only just. He should be getting in here. He's got to beat these. He's certainly there. He's certainly there.
Oh,
Goes out with clear. This you can tell him.
he's got to hit something, Jack.
He's missed everything. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
Game for Greg Smith. Good game. He just lost his length a little bit at the back end there, Stuart, but he's played well.
broken him up on the other corners and played hard marks well, yeah. Fair play. Many thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been emotional.
Good night from me,
And it's good night from him.
and cheerio, back to Preston you go. See you later, David.